Let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, we lived in an age where if a game sucked once, it sucked forever. The few that held strong through the years would be revered as gaming icons defining generations, and giving people chills every time they stood in the presence of a crowbar, laid eyes on a side-by-side, or heard any reference to a big iron.
Big iron on his heel.
Now we live in a golden age, where if a game sucks, it will be updated and continue to suck until it fades into oblivion, along with all the hopes and dreams hyped up by its purely fictional trailer, filled with pre-rendered dreams of actual gameplay. VR is still to a degree standing at the doorway of the mainstream party, with the bouncers still giving them a disapproving eye. And yet the subject of this tale is indeed a VR developer. I could rail on endlessly about the games that have inspired me or changed my life in some way or another, but that is what everyone does. Today I'll be sharing an epic tale. A tale of both disappointment and disbelief, grief and joy. The tale of the worst game developer I have ever loved.
He said it! He said it!
In the far-flung year of 2017, I was given the opportunity to play Skyrim in VR. This story is not about Bethesda. No matter what my love-hate relationship may be, keep listening. My eyes were opened by the ability to finally step into the world I have adored since 2011 instead of simply viewing it through a window. I had become a VR devotee, refusing the charms of all other flat-screen games, knowing they could not capture the immersion that VR delivers. I bought my first VR headset, a brand new Oculus Rift S, and the virtual world was my oyster. Oh, the fun that was had with a myriad of AAA and indie titles that I will cherish to my dying day. But one janky-ass piece of shit stood above them all. Growing up in a God-fearing traditional conservative Christian household, I knew my way around guns. I had moved to a country that was particularly gun-unfriendly, and my trigger finger itched. Something awful. Pavlov was fun and a great stress reliever, don't get me wrong.
I'm about to die, aren't I?
Not yet.
He's right behind me now, I see.
Oh, you lucky son of a bitch. That was brilliant. Headshot and all. But their developer is hardly the worst I have ever loved. No, that title belongs to the creators of two nearly forgotten masterpieces. Raptor Labs. I was a fresh-faced young VR gamer looking for new experiences. My first taste of the virtual universe left me thirsty for more, and I never would have dreamed that I would have stumbled on a classic that awakened the same feeling in my much older heart that used to beat for Battlefield 1942, Wardust. Full-scale, 32-on-32 combat in a modern setting complete with near-useless vehicle controls that sent me as a relatively new VR gamer sprinting for the toilet to pray at the porcelain altar. I had never experienced something this buggy and still so fun. This game is also responsible for bringing together half of my gaming crew. Hobbs' first experience in VR was born from Wardust on my own headset, when he flew halfway around the world to visit. Through both of us extolling the virtues of VR, we convinced Zegwe to jump on the bandwagon, and now the shenanigans abound every weekend. I had bought Wardust as a bundle on Steam along with Standout, Raptor Labs' other title. This game was Pop 1 before Pop 1 was Pop 1. At first, as with all games, you do not start out as a tactical badass, and we tasted defeat on more than one occasion. Just as with Wardust, real-world skill in firearms and squad tactics began translating to our touch controllers. For literal years, when we all synchronize our various time zones, hop into Discord, and begin the weekly discussion on what we are going to play, we stop deliberating and hop into Wardust for a quick warm-up before the day's gaming events. In the event we can all get into a squad. Standout, above all other games I have ever played, is to the utmost the most finicky game when it comes to getting in a squad together. At least one of us will be kicked back to the main menu every single time. On the rare occasion that we can all get in, total domination is all but guaranteed in Standout. This is not a game that rewards solo players, and yet everyone tries to go lone wolf. Red house over here, he's gonna be a problem.
Over by the,
Dropped one. Reloading.
Top floor. Top floor.
That guy's a real player.
I saw him.
He's not a bot.
Yeah. I'm checking.
Moving in beside you, Hobbs.
Coming up on it.
Just behind you.
I'm out of ammo. Reloading.
Got him. Got him.
Is that a squad?
Little
Got
bit,
one.
yeah.
I've never seen a squad in this game before.
2
This is a
kills.
squad of 3.
There's one enemy left.
Did y'all hear this?
Yes, I did. Wardust is a different animal. Teamwork is key, and I and my boys are a boon to whatever side we join. Raptor Labs has not created good or bad games. They have created something equal to both. They have created the default game. No matter what kind of day we might be having, after several minutes of deliberation, someone will say, "Fuck it, Wardust?" And we will all dive into wanton destruction and full-blown combat alongside people from all over the world, many of which have never shouldered a real weapon, which works to our advantage. The point of this video in the end is that there exist games that are absolute dog shit. The devs don't care enough to make them truly great, and the development hell that must be their studio can still sometimes strike gold. Everyone who has just bought a VR rig asked me what to play. First on that list is the janky mess that is Wardust. It is perfectly okay to like and enjoy objectively terrible games. It's your time. Use it how you see fit. But when it comes to Raptor Labs, for all this praise, I can say that their games are objectively terrible, and I love them. Thanks for watching, guys. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, I will see you in the next one.